Record. Perfect. Sweet peas.
Hi. All right. There we go.
Yay. Hello, Etch-a-Sketch.
Yes, hello. Hello. Hi.
That's a fun name. I like that Twitch name, Etch-a-Sketch.
It is a good name.
Very nostalgic. You are welcome, Etch-a-Sketch. All right. I don't know who we need to be. Whether it's...
You could be either.
Oh, I need to be Shadow for right now to go through the floor. I didn't realize which portal I was at. Please change me into Shadow so I can hold up my mind and therefore phase through the floor because logic.
Yeah. Because it makes perfect sense.
Etch-a-Sketch, I don't think I have seen you join in this particular stream, at least not in the chat. So I don't know if you know what this game is or what it's about or why we're doing this stream. I don't know if Alyssa wants to explain.
I kind of can, yeah. Yeah, so, it is a little hard to explain. So...
Well, I guess let's explain where we are in game. Let's just start there.
So, hey Crystal, what's up? So, we're near the end of the game. This is
the second to last dungeon.
Yeah. Second to last dungeon, yeah. I would say it's like, I would even argue that maybe it's the last, like, real dungeon.
Yeah.
Because the last dungeon is more like a, you know...
a boss gauntlet.
Really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. It's more like a boss rush. Yeah, so with this game is, like, super special to us from me and Hannah's childhood. Me and Hannah are, like, best friends growing up, like, childhood best friends kind of thing. And this game was a really big deal to us, and we made, like, a comic... Or we were going to make a comic about it, which obviously was never finished.
That lag is not you, it's the game. Lag.
Oh, okay.
That was so funny. Okay.
Hey, Rose, what's up?
What's up?
Yeah, I was,
Whoa, these mummies, I forgot these mummies are cool. There's these spirits that come out of the mummies.
Yeah, it's really neat. I think that's so neat.
But yeah, this is Gaia. This is a game that is near and dear to our hearts. And like Alyssa was saying, we did attempt to make a comic out of Gaia. It went so far as us getting through about a third of the way through the game, working on the Gaia comic script. About a third. Mm-hmm. And then we stopped it in favor of doing a role play that... can I not go through there? Doing a role play that involved Will, the main character of this game, though now Will is turned into Shadow, so... This isn't Will, but it is also.
This isn't Will, this is someone else,
It's Shadow, but also Will. Anyway, so it involved Will, and then also we decided that it would be cool for Will to meet Girahim from Skyward Sword, and then it evolved into a monster roleplay of monstrosities, and then we printed 2 books, and then and then we even continued into just random other scenes that aren't printed into books. And then we stopped, but then Alyssa kept going and she changed Girahim into Zalgoroth, her own original character, to make it so that it is original instead of copyrighted material. Yeah. So that she can maybe one day do something with this crazy monstrosity story that we have developed. That's it.
Yeah, well, it's not like I didn't like convert everything original just so I could do something with it. It's like the more as the like fan fiction silly crossover roleplay went through, because it all started out as a joke, but then it turned out to be so fun that we kept doing it. And the deeper and farther we got into it, the more and more less original. Sorry, what was I saying? The less true to the source material it was. So it was like, yeah. So it all started off with a joke with like Girahim and stuff like that, meeting Will, which we developed through the Gaia comic and stuff. But like, again, as it progressed, it became less and less Girahim and more someone else that I was having a lot of fun role playing, but it like wasn't Girahim anymore. And I was like, this like isn't even Girahim anymore. And my friend Danny was like, dude, he's so OOC'd, you should just make him your own. And I'm like,
oh crap.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh crap. Wow,
So
it's not insta-death.
That's kind of more the reason.
Oh,
is it not?
it's not insta-death.
Maybe it's different because it's like your shadow, and like
Maybe.
shadow is a lot more, I don't know.
Fluid.
Yeah.
Can't
maybe?
get
Yeah.
totally crushed by the spikes.
He's, you know, a superior ultimate warrior.
Except
they
for he
say.
can't go up ramps.
Yeah, no.
Some
he's limited to
superior
that.
warrior. Anyway,
He did.
he can
yeah,
go
this
through
is
the
a will
floor, but he
one.
can't go up ramps.
Yeah.
Logic.
Yeah, this looks like a will level.
Yeah.
Because you need to go up the ramps.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest weakness.
Not stairs, ramps. I
Ramps,
remember
yeah.
we had like a little. So when we were working on the comic, we the comic script rather, we didn't really get much into the comic at all. Alyssa had big plans, but
No.
then it
And
the
then
fruition it never happened.
Yeah, it never happened.
But anyway, we had ideas for like mini comics, which were just like more funny and less having to
Yeah.
do with the story. They were just like little funny moments. And so we had
Yeah.
this mini comic idea of like Will going up the stairs like so many stairs, and then I think we had just kind of right next to it like Shadow being like, "Woo, yes, suck it, stairs."
Oh yeah, totally.
I just
like
remembered
zooming
that
at
right
them,
now.
He just floats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I did not remember that. Holy cow, I do not remember that. That's crazy.
It's kind of fun, like with the streams, sometimes I'll remember stuff and Alyssa won't, and sometimes Alyssa will remember stuff that I don't. and
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
It's funny. It's crazy how much it like comes back to you, but yeah, like selectively. You're right,
Yeah.
from person to person, because like what you were saying, yeah. It's funny.
But yeah, this is not Will. That is an astute observation, Crystal Chaos. It is, in fact, Shadow. I don't think that you caught the last stream. Shadow is just a random character that Gaia decided would be useful in this final dungeon. And so here we are. As Shadow...
Yeah.
Because we can go through the floor, as well as Shadow is used in the final boss, so that you can defeat Dark Gaia, because apparently Shadow's like the only thing that can defeat Dark Gaia. So, that's
Yeah.
why we're Shadow. Because the game decided.
Yeah, you need to go completely back. You can't do anything here with Shadow. Doesn't look like.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which way back is. Like, do I have
Oh, how to
go
get
through-
back?
I think it's this. Nope, not that. It's a little mazy. It's a little mazy, guys.
It is. Yeah, just trying to circle. This is the right story. Should not watch. Yeah.
Guess
I
we'll go in
mean,
here.
maybe. Right? I think some things did turn into from like a fan fiction into something original into something like a movie. Yeah.
Heal me, Gaia! Even though there's Gaia right down there, too. But I still need to be Shadow right here, because I need to go down first, and then I need to turn into Will, because I can't go through the floor as Will. Will does not have that power. That would be cool, though. Oh!
That would be really cool if we could do that.
He can already, you know, smash through rocks in front of him, but he can't smash so much through rocks down underneath him, I guess. At least he can't go through them without totally obliterating them, so. Alright, now it's Will time. Our beloved Will.
Will!
So something else that we have been doing the past, I see we have 8 viewers. Hello, everybody. Something that we have been doing the past few, like 2 times that we have been playing the game, is we have been actually reading some excerpts from As Pure as Black and As Corrupt as White, like the 2 books that we have right here. So I don't know if you guys have any like curiosity of one or the other or what.
Oh man.
Because anyway, we have grand plans to be like, yes, we're going to premeditate and decide a certain scene, and then we never do. So last week, actually, we Rose was here in the chat and active, so we had her actually choose a random page, and which we proofed to make sure it was like good, a good page to read. But we kind of did that strategy, so we can feel free to do that strategy again if we want to. I don't know if Alyssa has prepared anything. I know I haven't.
No, I have not. No. No, it's like, oh man, doing like gauntlet streams like this on top of my own. It's like, oh my gosh, because it's like, so I stream twice a week, right? And then it's like, I have all this time to do work and to do my own thing and prep for whatever. Outside, I'm like, they keep sneaking up on me. Like, I keep thinking I have more time and I don't.
Yeah,
I know.
That's totally
so
fair.
You know, oh yeah.
Ooh, don't get crushed by the spikes. I mean, it's not insta-death, which is really nice. Even for Will.
Which is
Will's
surprising.
A tank.
You would think it is.
Yeah, in these old games especially, you would think, oh, it's totally insta-death. But it's not. Will's just a tank.
Yeah,
Will's
just a badass. He's been through a lot.
Oh boy. All the mummies. All of them. They're all dead now, though. Because of my overpowered flute. Because why wouldn't you attack with a flute? Yay. Rose.
So forgive me, I'm a little tired today.
Rose.
It's like just hitting me.
It's like, well, I remember the page number that, because she used Google something to, she used Google to help her out on the random generation of what we should read. And it came up with like, what, 269? Which is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Oh. Okay.
Lady, are you hot? Oh my god.
Oh, 169. There you go. Oh, not far enough.
Look at him.
But I got rid of that guy.
He's just on his tummy.
Oh, well. The spin thing is a little bit finicky sometimes. Wee! No, I want to kill that. Then I'll get more stuff. Yeah, I killed it. Oh. Oh, if I don't die first. Okay, come on. Do the charge so that you can do the spin and then go up. Sweet. Did it. I know, it's just constantly crushed by spikes. I have, like,
Yeah,
20 times that I
As one
can get
does.
crushed, so, I'm down for as much crushing as it takes to get the buff of defense from killing that last bad guy. All right.
Bill's just covered in spikes and holes. And he's just like, I got the pamphlet. Whatever the
I
thing is
got
called.
the hieroglyph.
Hieroglyph.
I got it. You've got the hieroglyph stone. Did it.
Yeah. Hey, whatever it takes to
Strong.
Yeah.
Okay. Jump in. So last stream we did there's 6 hieroglyphs that you gotta go get, and they each have a separate door, and we got the 3 on the left side, and now we just got one on this right side, so now we got 2 more on the right side. Solid.
Yeah.
Did it. Math. Heal me, guy.
Yeah. We might even be able to finish the game today.
Maybe.
If we really go for it.
Maybe.
Either today or Friday,
Yeah.
I would say.
I don't know how long it's going to take me to do the boss gauntlet. Hopefully it's short, because I have... How many herbs do I have? I have 2. So that's not like super lots. I'll probably use them both up on the vampires. Let's be honest here. And then I forget if the bosses are technically harder in the boss gauntlet, or if they are the same.
Yeah.
I think they might be slightly harder, but you're also shadow. So then it kind of balances out.
Your shadow, and you've also leveled up throughout the whole game.
Yeah.
You've gotten stronger. So I think they're supposed to be harder, but it kind of, as you said, I think
Cleopatra is a little hard because she has more projectiles.
Because she's,
and it's the last
she's like the
boss
most
that you
recent.
Just fought.
Yeah, so she would be the most buffed, which makes sense.
Rose, Will can control Gira with the flute, so flute is strongest weapon. That was part of what we read last time. Oh, look at Oliver.
Such a good
Hello, Oliver.
So I tried to catch up. He was kind of rolling around.
Oh.
Which is really cute.
Adorable.
Oh, so cute.
All right. I'm pretty sure for at least one of these you gotta be freezing.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't know which one. So we're gonna go in first and then find out. But yeah, it's gonna be either today that we finish or definitely on Friday. We will be done. So, AKA,
we're really close.
Any questions about Gaia? Speak now or forever hold your peace, I guess. I mean, Alyssa will always be available to like answer in comments and stuff like that. But as far as, like live communication about it, this is definitely the best place to ask if you have any sort of remote questions or are wondering anything or have anything to say.
Okay. Why is Al's favorite food sweets? That's kind of a good question. I haven't really thought about it too much. So he doesn't really eat food, like food. He the way he feeds on pain. So naturally the things that he just have a good taste for usually coincide with that, like blood and stuff, or like flesh, usually raw, but the thing is it's like he doesn't need to consume blood and flesh and physical food because he's a magical being. He tends to feed on energies such as pain and suffering, demon shit, and things that are like innocent and stuff. But you know, like the more innocent, the more pure somebody is, the better. But like as far as physical foods go, his favorite food actually isn't sweets. It would probably be things like blood and shit. Because you know it's like the very essence of a person. So
Blood and poop? What? Just kidding.
no, no. And shit is as stuff, not actual shit. Don't twist my words. Don't gaslight me. Don't do that. No.
Okay.
Yeah, blood and like flesh. But yeah, he likes sweets because I think it's the closest thing that could probably even remotely be to like a sweeter blood that's innocent or something. That, and also there's some context behind it too. So like he someone that kind of accidentally became a special person in his life introduced teas and sweets and human foods, and that was something that he kind of attached to that person, and so he naturally tends to gravitate towards it too. So yeah, he really likes sweets. If you gave him something salty, I don't think he would really like it. Like chips or like a burger or, you know, other kind of human food that is like particularly fatty or like even just healthy. Like vegetables, no, he's a carnivore, you know what I mean? Like he's not gonna, you know what I mean? Yeah, so he likes sweets and sugars because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like the one type of human food he actually really likes. Unless it's like, I don't know, steak or something, but he'd probably find it like a cheap meat. Is it Andy? No, it's actually not Andy. Andy came much later. It is somebody I'm role-playing with, Danny, which is relatively new. So, yeah, his name is Elidor, which is really cool. So, yeah,
cool
Elidor
name.
kind of introduced... Yeah, right? Isn't Elidor such a cool name? But yeah, his name is Elidor, he's Danny's character, and he's the one that introduced teas and human foods, like cakes and stuff like that to Zal, and so, yeah.
I thought
Danny's my brother? No. My brother is Talon. Danny is my roommate.
Yep.
And Danny is a lady. But don't worry, it's very, you know. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Danny's my roommate, and Talon's my brother. Yeah, you're good. No worries. I don't expect anybody to know this. Yes, the deer boy. Yes. Yes, I drew him. A little quick speed paint. And I mean it like an actual speed paint where I don't really like try, I just kind of throw stuff down. Yes. Yeah, his horns, I think they're actually supposed to be moose horns or antlers or something like that. Moose antlers. I don't know, they're cool. But yeah, really cool. So that's why he likes it.
Adorable. And then Crystal Chaos asks if this ever became a published book, then would we ever sell it to a person to like make a movie series or anything like that? And
probably not. I would say no. Me personally.
Yeah, well,
I don't
and
know how
at
you
that
feel,
point,
Hannah, but...
at that point, I wouldn't be really involved very much in the making of it because now, like, the physical books that are right here in my hand, those were between Alyssa and I, and like, Danny read them after we did them, but she wasn't involved in the creative process, which now she is. And she's kind of like filled in that role for me just because my life has is just going in a different trajectory and I just don't have as much time to commit to it, as well as I just don't have as much connection with the character as I used to. Oh, there's that invisible guy and I keep on forgetting to kill him.
I think you're supposed to be freed in there.
See, that's what I thought too, but then I couldn't, like...
And you did the stabby thingy?
The stabby
You know,
thingy.
you fall off... Yeah, you fall off the edge and you stab the floor. The thing you did in the last dungeon?
I don't remember the
new ability?
abilities that I just get.
It's like Link when he stabs the floor, you know, with his sword.
Yeah.
Frieden does that, and he shakes everything. Yeah, I think that's what you're supposed to do. And yeah, Rose. So the thing is, pretty much everybody who becomes friends with Zhao or has some kind of like relationship in any way, shape, or form, you know, is it's never intended. It's never on purpose. It's never for the sake of meeting anything or like wanting to be friends. It either only and like very rarely is he friends with even allies. You know, they're just allies. They're just another tool kind of thing. With Elidor, yeah, they kind of accidentally became friends, but they're also enemies, if that makes sense. So it's kind of interesting, but yeah. So yes and no. Yeah, I think that's what you're supposed to do. No?
As well as I think maybe you're just supposed to kill that
is what you're
guy.
supposed to do.
But I tried going off and on screen earlier and he just wasn't reappearing to where I could reach him. And so then I was sad. And then I thought, oh, well, maybe I don't do this. But then actually I do.
Yeah, I think you had to stab the floor like you did, because that seemed to work.
It was one of the two. Either I just had to wait and kill that guy, or I had to stab the floor. It kind of happened all at the same time. So, but we did both, and one of them worked.
Yeah.
So,
One
solid.
of them, yeah. Nemesis, yeah, I wouldn't really say Nemesis, because like, you know, an Nemesis is like
And an enemy.
absolutely no, and an yeah, they're just a little ocean creature. But yeah, a Nemesis. When I think of Nemesis, I think of like mortal enemies. You know, like they.
Link and Ganondorf. Like.
Yeah, Link and Ganondorf kind of thing. Like absolutely no redemption for them to even become close in any way, friendly form. Which Elidor, it's not like that. It's a lot more conflicting because Zhao kind of grows a likeness to him, but like he's on the wrong side, if that makes sense. So that's sad. Is Zhao into the scenery? You mean like landscapes and like nature and shit? He wasn't originally, but then he grew to like it, yes. Yeah, he actually grew to like nature very well.
It was the downward thing, because I did it and it worked. Here, and there was no enemies to do the thing, and so that was the downward stab.
Yeah. Cool, yeah.
Confirmed.
I mean, I don't know why else there would be a little edge there.
Yeah.
You know, it has to be Frieden.
Truth.
Yeah.
Die. Yeah, the concept of like kind of like forbidden friends almost. Like Will is the hero, the protagonist of this game, you know, and the one who saved the day. And then Girahim is Demon Lord who kills stuff.
Everything.
That, and he feeds on stuff and torture and so that kind of like forbidden friendship almost. And conflicting
that's always been
natures.
a really big theme.
That's like one of the reasons that the roleplay even happened at all, is because that conflict was just so interesting.
It was so interesting. It was addicting because it was like, first of all, like the idea of a hero and a villain becoming friends. Like, what would that look like? And like, you know, you see people do stuff like that online, and it's so
forced.
You know, it's forced, but also it's too smooth. Like, not enough conflict happens. It's like, this is literally an enemy, and this is or you know, a villain. This is literally a hero mixing. They wouldn't just get along and have this funny, playful banter as everybody online and on Tumblr and everything make comics of and stuff. And it's like, don't get me wrong, enjoy what you're gonna enjoy. But it's like, the idea was like, okay, but what would happen if there was real consequences? you know, kind of thing. Because, like, as pure as black, you know, again, it all started as a joke, and it all kind of started as almost like a parody making fun of very typical overused stuff that is very amateur. Like, usually, and when I mean amateur, I mean that as like a young way. I don't mean in like a bad, stupid way. Just not really developed. Because, like, yeah, usually when you find those concepts online of like a villain and a hero or something like that being, it's very theatrical? No. Satirical and stuff. And while that's all great and good, and I'm not opposed to that stuff, it's like, again, it's like there's not real conflict. Like, what would that real conflict be? And how would they actually genuinely interact with each other? And also, why would they be friends if they're so opposite and opposed from each other? So it was, when we noticed that there was kind of like this click going on between the two, and it was just really interesting to bring two different polar opposite, very strong perspectives to the table and see how it would interact. Like, for example, as Pure as Black doesn't really have like a main character, not really. However, Zal kind of accidentally kind of became the main character because a whole reason why a story exists is because of conflict, right? If it doesn't have conflict, it's not really a story. And Zal just is surrounded by conflict all the time because of who he is, what he is, where he came from, what he once was, and how he's developed into like this big character arc. Because that's another thing too, is that like pretty much all of his Pure as Black, like all of it, like from start to finish, is pretty much a giant character arc. Like a redemption arc kind of thing.
Especially for Gira
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was so sad. But yeah, so it's like hey Chuck fan, what's up? So good. But yeah, it's so yeah, that's why it was so addicting, was because it was so interesting to see how, at least for me, like playing a demon. Because, like, I always thought, like, demons really cheesy and, like, and like, stories and stuff like that unless it was done really right. And I was, like, never really interested until I started role-playing as Girahim for funsies. And just thinking in, like, having a different mindset and just trying to think of putting myself in his shoes to think of what he would think of was so interesting. Because it's like he would come up with, and this is totally OOC, by the way. This isn't from the game. But it was just like me thinking of in a demon's mindset, or in their shoes. It like brought about like a lot of like interesting philosophies to the table. Which things that I would never think about, like ever think about.
She would be surprised at what Girahim would say, even though she wrote it. That's like how in the headspace you are when you role play and you're really into it. You totally, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's so interesting. And then to hear what the other character has to say can be as equally as shocking both to the writer of that character and to the person you were writing to. So it was just like, oh, that's so interesting. I never thought of it that way. Let's keep doing this. I want to see what else he thinks. You know what I mean? So yeah, and it's like, of course, a lot of those philosophies and like mindsets and perspectives that came up in the roleplay with Girahim obviously translated very easily to original because they were all original concepts. They were all original ideas. It's like we just applied them to Girahim, but none of it's actually from the game, if that makes sense. So in a lot of ways, especially after like 2 years of role playing and like OOCing Girahim to the point where he's not Girahim anymore, it was really easy actually to make the conversion over to original because he was not Girahim anymore. He was like completely another character. Which it was Zal, we just didn't know it yet. We just didn't know who it was. All I knew is that like I had developed this demon character with all these really intricate personalities and different layers of personalities and attitudes and perspectives and beliefs and values that I'm like, wow, this is like really, really fucking cool. And it's kind of sucky that it's like attached to like a fandom or like a character that doesn't belong to me, even though all of these concepts don't even belong to the character. Yeah, heck yeah, thanks for the follow. Yay! But yeah, so it was like, oh, it's really shitty. I put so much effort and development and concept and personality into this character that's not my own. Oh, wait a minute. I put all this concept and effort and mentality and originality into a character that's not mine. Why don't I just take that little bit left that's not mine and then call the rest mine because it was? And so that's where Zal came around. And the really big push to that was Danny, actually. Danny was like, dude, this like isn't even Girium anymore. Just make it yours. And I'm like, okay. Which it was actually kind of hard in the beginning, trying to just visualize him as not Girahim. It was like...
Yeah. It was like we couldn't separate and yeah. And
yeah,
like when you created like the name was really hard because it's like you gotta have an off the wall name for a Girahim counterpart. You know, if you're gonna make an original character based off of Girahim, he's gonna have a nuts name. Like Zalgoroth is so cool.
Thank you. Well, I can't even say thank you because I'm not the one that came up with
it.
it.
And I know it's your brother.
Yeah. I know, yeah, it was talent. I'm terrible with naming. It's so terrible. I'm the worst when it comes to names. And it's like, I remember, so we were playing Dragon Warrior 3, aka Dragon Quest 3, on the NES, but it translated over to Dragon Warrior for some reason, for the old NES games. And we were playing that on the NES, and my dad was visiting, and my dad is great with coming up with names, and I swear Talon inherited it. And one of our wizard characters in our team of 3 or 4 was named Vanoth, and that almost became Zal's name. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, and that's kind of along the lines of, you know, like Oth. You know, a lot of big villains end their names in... I mean, look at Sephiroth as an example, right?
Yeah.
A lot of big villains end with Oth or whatever. I was like, oh, Vanoth is kind of along the lines that I want, because I want it to sound like a villain, but I also don't want it to be from anything. And Talon was like, I think it could be better and more creative than just Vanoth. And I'm like, okay, what are you thinking? And we experimented a little bit, and he's like, dude, what about Zalgoroth? That's kind of neat. And I'm like, okay, I like that. And so it just fit so well. And it just fit everything that we were talking about. So yeah, thanks to Talon. Shout out to him. He's the one that named Zal. Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Here's the jackal. Spoilers.
And you're super right. You know, it's like you want to come up with like, oh yeah, here's the jackal. Oh, pause.
Pause the story because we're progressing with the Gaia story. So the jackal has been chasing us for the entirety of the game because Kara, at the very beginning of the game, she was running away always from the castle, trying to, you know, be free from just being locked in her room all the time and stuff like that. And so, anyway, well, she finally escaped with us, and then her parents have sent this bounty hunter after her to go get her. So that's not very good. And this is a very, very villainous bounty hunter that is very persistent. And so, anyway, he's about to show up for the first time. We've been having, like, hints of him throughout the game. But now it all comes to a head, and we have been notified in this room there is a trap that is activated by noise. That is something that we already know about this room, and the text, if you didn't catch it at the beginning, was walk to the left without a sound. So we're gonna do that. Oh, well, that text happened and I didn't catch it because the thing is, if you press any input, like going left, then it precedes the text and it's sad.
That sucks.
Sad days.
Dude, his hair.
His hair.
Dude, he's fucking Dio. Oh my god, look at that hair though. I forgot you looked like that.
It's
Feels with determination. Oh my god. Dude, he has Kara though.
Yeah, wow. He like yoinked her. She was back at the town and he has her now.
You know, it just occurred to me. So if he caught her at the town, his job is done. He just needs to leave. Why did he come all
is
the
he
way to the
coming
pyramid?
to rub it in Will's face? Like,
Like, I got her, haha.
look, I have her. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? That's so funny. Oh my god. Also, his lines are so cheesy. Oh my gosh. He's so cheesy, from what I remember. Yeah.
I heard about an ancient biotechnology using a comet's light. I bet you did. That's what we're trying to, destroy and stuff, and also to collect so we can destroy the comet. I didn't know it was you. But you did, though.
Also, how did he hear of it? Where did he hear that?
I don't know, man.
No, it was you.
With the power to change
body
shape.
Will's the biotech.
Oh, I guess.
Will's the biotech. The power to change body shape. You could get anything, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I can't be Frieden outside the dungeon, which is a shame. Want to be Frieden and just go and waltz into Euro and be like, stop the slave trade. Like, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
I'll slice you. Not like, I'll hit you with my flute. That doesn't work very well for intimidation.
No.
You'd have to roll a 20.
It doesn't look very intimidating. Yeah, you would.
People would bow at your feet. Are you jealous? Why don't you go see Gaia and try to turn into Frieden? I bet she'd love to see you and strike you down. Just kidding. It's only natural that King Edward would trick you into this. What does the king have to do with this? This guy. My father! Yes.
Trick you into this?
After all,
what?
That's the way kings are. He would do anything to get the power. I've got the power! Okay. He might even be more evil than a mercenary like me. Stop it!
Most cheesy ass line.
Either way, if he...
Anybody who's like, I'm so evil. Oh, it's just the most...
Either way, if I make money, it's fine.
Money's
mercenary. Come with me to Edward Castle. This is kind of funny. We just played, actually, Jarom's brother just came over and played the very beginning of Final Fantasy VII Remake. And then it's just funny, like, he is a mercenary, and he's just like, I just care about money. If I get paid, that's all I need. And then Cloud, at the beginning of the game, he's like, where's my money? I'm just here for the money. I don't care as long as I get money. So, like, mercenaries, they can be either one. They can be evil, or they can be good, and that's just kind of interesting.
It's funny, yeah. It is interesting, yeah.
Whispers in Will's head.
Whisper.
Will, play the flute.
Whisper.
Play the flute, Will.
Will.
You know you want to.
Luke.
He holds up the aura,
Use the force.
but nothing happens. Oh. I guess I have to equip a song. Oh. All right. Equipping Lola's melody. Also, my inventory is very full.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Command him with your flute. Perfect.
Yes.
If only the Zelda and Illusion of Gaia crossover was real.
I know, right?
He softly played the melody he had learned
from
Lola.
Softly? Dude,
So softly.
if it's by sound, why don't you just, like, scream? You don't even have to play the flute.
Right?
But also, it's cooler with the flute.
Yes.
What are you doing? I'm just playing my flute, dude. Like, relax.
And Will didn't get burned at all. It's fine. Wow, that burn animation is so nuts.
Oh my god.
Gara. Oh, jeez, it's so creepy. It's so creepy.
Oh wow, the way he like claws forward to like bring himself.
Oh, Will, why must everyone hate each other? That's what you're asking right now? Not like, oh my freak!
Humankind sucks. Maybe we should let him die. Cooked well done. Just how I like it. Almost everyone hates it.
Kara, your butt's on fire. Why'd you back up in there? I'm sorry I got so upset. Don't apologize, lady. Also, you're in the fire. You're doing your best to save the world.
I would be upset too. Seeing a man burned to death after getting, you know, kidnapped and shit and threatened against. Oh my god.
At first, I just wanted to find my fire. Oh, while my butt's on fire. But somehow it got to be a trial. But me, I don't regret coming on this journey. Let's go and find the 5th mystic statue. What do you have to say for yourself again? The melody you played became the jackal's dirge? That's a real big word for this.
I've never heard of that word. Or actually, apparently I have if I've played Gaia before, but like I don't.
Like.
It must mean like demise.
You look it up.
The jackal's demise. Dirge. Oh, okay.
You have the internets, right?
I do have the interwebs.
Oh man. Dirge. Yeah. Fire playground.
Yeah, it's oh, okay, it's actually a way cooler of a word. I understand. So she's like, the melody you played became this dirge. So a dirge is a lament for the dead, especially when forming part of a funeral rite. It's a mourning song, piece of music, or poem.
Dang, that's cool.
There you go.
That's
that is
neat.
actually a really neat word. Learn something new every day, even though this is like, what, the 4th time I've played this game with you. Or,
right. We
yeah,
never
like
looked that up. Oh. Well.
Enough. I've played this game enough in my life so many times. It's a good-ass game.
All right. Well.
We have to equip all the things.
Yeah, we have to. And isn't it in like a certain order? I don't remember. I don't remember the order.
I don't think it is.
Items.
If anything, it'd be kind of cooler if it was, but I don't think it is.
I think it...
Okay.
See, I think it is, in a certain order.
Maybe it is.
I remember it being
it totally
in a
is
certain
in a super
order.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're
so
super
now
right.
We've got to go find the order. And he's... Watch, he's still gonna be...
This game, is it on PS4 or phone? I'm sure you can emulate it, but it's actually a Super Nintendo game.
Yeah, this old stuff. It came out in the year we were born. It shows how old we are.
Did it come out? Oh yeah, 1994?
It did.
Damn, really?
It did.
Jeez, that's old.
Yeah.
That is old.
We're old.
Dude, the jackal's just a skeleton now.
Yep. He's not on fire no more.
OG game, yeah.
Yes, this is on the Super Nintendo. Like, I mean, this isn't like an original Super Nintendo, but it is bought, like, they manufactured it more recently than, you know, 20 plus years ago. But it's based off of the original Super Nintendo hardware, and they built it, and then, bam. You cannot get it on Switch. Unfortunately, it is not available on the Virtual Console or anything like that. So, sad times.
If you have a Wii, I think it's on the Wii.
Is it?
Older console. Because I think I used to own it on the Wii.
Oh, really?
Because, because our Super Nintendo was broken for, like, years. So we got things up on the Wii. Yeah, and like the Wii has so much more like old retro games on the Wii shopping channel than like any other console ever. So yeah, I think you might be able to get it on the Wii. We will.
Let's go try to find the order of let's go try to find the order of this stuff. Also, let's go ahead and release some of these rituals because we don't need them.
Yeah, you're never gonna use them.
Items. Go over here. It's a good thing you
Also,
don't.
Rose, I'm so sorry. I didn't see your message till now, lamenting the dead. You answered the question. I didn't even see it. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness.
Beat us to it. And
Yep.
then it's a good thing there's not a lot of menuing in this game because it's not super intuitive.
No.
That's okay. It doesn't need to be. You just whack things with your flute and call it good. Okay, now we've got the thing equipped and now we can go through the floor. I don't remember where the thing is that tells us the order. Unless it's the order in which we got them in? It could be.
There's not really. Maybe it's the order of the rooms.
Yeah.
Because, like, who's to say you got them in the right order every time? You know, there's not like you have to start chronologically. So it's probably this. I just don't know what's what.
Yeah. And like, what order did I get them in? There's like a bird.
Did you
and
try at
there's
least
an
placing
owl.
them?
No, I didn't. I'll go up and do
You should
that.
try just placing them and see what
Cloud
happens.
and a music note and a whatever the heck that a cloud over a desert and whatever the heck that is, an anchor. I'm just
Oh, no.
a snake. What do you see? Oh no, my camera. Well,
Oh yeah, your camera froze.
doh.
I think mine's good.
Yeah,
Dun,
yours is
dun,
good.
dun.
Weird.
Yeah, mine's good.
Well.
If you go into Streamlabs and you like click properties or whatever, you can deactivate and then activate your camera, and that should set it up without having to close out and stream.
Okay, let's try. I have so many cameras that are just because I've had to redo cameras all the time. Oh, I think
Oh
it's this
no,
one.
you should probably delete them.
Well, ain't nobody got time for that. What's this? Okay, properties. Properties. Where did properties
And then you'll
even
see
go?
like activate and deactivate.
There
So
we
you'll see deactivate, and then just
Okay.
click deactivate, and then it'll say activate, and then you should be good.
Oh, Crystal Chaos.
Did it work?
No, I'm just laughing at Crystal Chaos' comment.
Hey, frozen. Just put her in the microwave. Yeah, you're right.
Boop.
Need to be defrosted.
Oh no, Sandy!
Hey, Sandy.
I know Sandy in real life, so.
Oh, you do okay?
Yeah, so it's not like this random Joe Schmo. Okay, I'm so distracted. Okay, where's the. Okay, deactivate.
Yeah.
Deactivate when not showing. Okay, done. And then we'll.
And then activate it
And
again.
then we go here, and then. I believe. Oof. And then. Oh. It doesn't have.
I like to be a random Joe
deactivate
Schmo,
when
whatever
not
that
shown.
means. A
Done.
random Joe Schmo is just like a random person that you don't know anything about. They're like, yeah, I don't know. You're more special than a random Joe Schmo.
It's John Schmo. Oh, jeez. It's John Schmo to you. Because, yeah, it's funny. Well, okay. But now the thing isn't even letting me click
no.
on
What?
default device.
Johnson, no. Winter's coming.
Okay. What we're going to do. Okay. Done. Just say done. Done.
Is it working? Because you're not coming up.
I know. It's not even closing out the menu.
Dun dun dun
Dun, 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 dun.
dun dun dun.
Well, dang it.
Oh, just try replugging the thing back in.
I know. Well, and now this thing is stuck in my. That's not letting me
turning it off
close.
and turning it back on?
I know. Like the thing is, I would. Okay, I unplugged it and then I replugged it, and I want this menu to not be here anymore. Like the little pop-up menu is not. Oh, Why did somebody follow when I have technical issues? Thank you.
Yay!
Oh,
Oh,
man.
thanks, God. Thanks, Etcha Sketch, for the follow.
Thank you. Because it's the best time. Oh my. Oh, finally it closed. Oh, gasp.
You get it?
Gasp. Hey, Jarom.
Hey.
You should press the zoom in button.
Okay.
Because now it unzoomed.
Yeah, so you can see our
So now,
house.
well,
You're not allowed to see our house.
you can see the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can also
Three, four,
configure it in
five.
Streamlabs. You just have to configure video.
Well,
and you can
yeah,
zoom in
but
from
we
there.
have an actual like zoom function, and then that's good, and so then did it. Hey, I'm
Okay.
back. Oh, sweet. Okay. Jump in. We want to go up.
Yeah, so, do you feel extra funny when you're tired? Because I sure hell I am feeling like that.
Sometimes.
I do sometimes. I
We
need to hit a
call-
certain level of tiredness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get
Yeah,
a little
it's like right
slap
now-
happy as
Yeah, stop happy.
the expression goes. I'm not really feeling that way right now, but I do get that way sometimes, yeah. Especially when I'm like with close friends. I
Yeah, for
totally
sure.
get slap happy. Ugh. Okay, let's
Yeah.
just try.
It's like right now, I don't know, ever since I left to go get food and then I came over to the stream, it's like hitting me with like a wall of bricks. I'm so tired all of a sudden.
Oh no.
I'm yawning again.
That's totally fine. I mean, you just like streamed, so I don't blame you.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, what am I gonna say? Oh, right, yeah. Like how I'm feeling now, if anything, I feel like it's taking effort for me to even be on stream right now.
Left.
I'm just feeling so drained
You're
and tired.
fading.
It's like,
Fading fast.
yeah, I'm kind of fading. But like, I'm not really to the like slap happy tiredness, if that makes sense. Like, but I could definitely get that way, for sure. But yeah, I'm like that in between stage, which is the more usual stage where I'm like just really tired and I could honestly just not talk for like forever and be okay with that.
Menuing.
You got it was done. You're right. The
Oh,
climax of the day has ended. I got my 5 guys.
dang it. Nothing
They messed up
happened.
my order. That's so sad.
I have to
asked for
do it
extra
all
cheese,
again.
And then they just gave me cheese.
Hey,
Yeah,
Alyssa,
okay.
You should totally
Yes?
look up the order. Because
But that's cheating.
I don't want to be stuck
Okay.
here. I don't want to
Okay. Okay.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
you got it. Absolutely.
Yeah. Happy facts. You felt slap happy
I'll
when
fix
you
the
got the
premium.
first vaccination. That's funny. I did not feel that way. I felt like if I was going to be slapped, I would not be happy if somebody slapped me in the arm that I got my vaccination in, because that would hurt me. That's how I felt.
Oh, online says to check Will's father's journal.
Oh.
Do you have that? Check your inventory. I don't think you have the journal.
Where do I obtain said journal? Come to think of it, I kind of remember that.
Do you have to go back to town?
To Deo?
I don't know. Maybe you haven't explored all of the pyramid yet?
Maybe?
Let me look that up.
Oops. Let's try going back to Deo for right now. Sandy, you need G Fuel. Just reminds me of
Yeah, dude, I do need to do
The completionist is like super duper. That's a common sponsor, and he has like plugs for G Fuel all the time, and he tries to make them funny, and then we always skip them.
Yep. As one does.
Fair body, my business.
Yeah, it's in town.
So
there you go. You have directions without me like just.
Now I have a letter.
You need it.
Cool. I got the thing I needed to progress.
Yay! Woo! Ba 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 ba. Ba ba bum.
Boom. Like, how would they know? What else? Not complaining. We'll just, go back, to the very far away pyramid. It's a good thing it's only a button press away in game. Traveling to the pyramid.
That's so funny.
That's a piece of cake. Putting the petroglyphs, hieroglyphs in the right order. Because the menuing sucks.
Oh, right, yeah.
It is funny. Oh, I don't care about you.
Wait, what does it say?
I'm gonna check now that
These
I'm
little
here.
things.
Items. Lola's letter, father's journal. So let's read Lola's letter. Have you been okay? Neil told us that he was in Deo, so I'm sending this letter. I heard the reason why. Grandpa and I are looking forward to seeing you. When we looked in your father's luggage, we found a journal written about the pyramid. I thought it would help you, so I sent it along. Take care, Bill and Lola. Solid. I can see all that. Ooh. And then time to look at the journal. I've deciphered the hieroglyphs. No one has ever done it before. It says there's a key to solving the riddle of human history in the pyramid. Okay. Alright, chat. You gotta help out. So, Birdie.
Okay, yeah.
Birdie. What's that symbol?
I think it's a tree.
Tree? Jarom calls it a tree.
What's screenshotting?
Like a
totally
leaf
don't
thing
have
up
it.
The top there.
We're gonna call these things. Okay. Birdie. We'll call it maybe like a little, a tree leaf. No, with some shading something. And then a cloud.
And a key.
And then a key.
The
Oh, a cloud and a key.
Yeah.
Like cloud over a key. What's that?
A person blowing bubbles.
A person blowing bubbles, Jarom says. Is the third, right? And then what's that thing?
Another bird?
Another bird, but
Another
without
bird.
a beakless
A
bird.
bigger bird.
Beakless bird, and then a pile
And
of
then
rocks.
3 rocks.
Snowman.
A pile of
Snowman.
rocks.
Jarom says snowman.
And wingdings.
Crystal chaos. Sorry, I only
wingdings.
speak Arabic,
pretty cool,
English,
though.
and wingdings. Oh boy. The sun spirit rises from the horizon. Went to the pyramid and found the same inscription. So, there's a page missing. Okay. Oh, dang it. Okay. Items. Bird with a beak.
Yeah,
Goes
the Tweety bird.
Tweety bird. Goes
Tweety bird.
first from the left. Then we had a hard time
First
deciding
from
what this should
L.
be. This weird tree leaf
The
thing.
squiggly liney. Tree leaf.
Yeah. Here. Second from the left. We're doing this together, chat. We're doing this together.
And then is the cloud over the,
cloud
key desert
over
thing.
the key desert. This is so funny. Okay, here, and then we go here, items, and then we got, oh, I don't remember. What is it next?
the
And then it's
bubbles.
the guy blowing
Or-
bubbles.
Guy blowing bubbles. We are
Yeah.
putting our heads together.
Then
And
the
then
bird.
the birdie without the beak.
Yeah.
Rose
I guess it's
also wrote
supposed
it
to be
down,
in-
but also I screenshot.
Oh, I see. Birds,
so
clouds over
funny.
desert, man blowing bubbles.
And then
Beakless
it's
bird.
big bird,
Yes,
and then
thank
pile
you.
of rocks.
Oh, you guys are the best. Oh, wonderful. Oh, I'm not equipped. I haven't
Oh
selected
god, I
my-
don't know what this says.
Oh, gee, dang it. Menuing.
And then pile of rocks.
Mer. Okay, this. Boop. There was a sound from over the entrance, thanks to the power of chat.
Woo!
Okay, now what? Okay, from over the entrance. So then, I'm afraid to leave the room for some reason. I'll try it.
Oh,
Oh!
you're fine.
There's a thing. Can I change into shadow?
I think you can.
I
Yeah.
want to beat the boss as shadow, because that's easier. Yes. We are gonna beat Cleopatra in the face. Rose. So we leave Kara here with a carcass. I mean,
Yeah,
she's
okay, Kara,
choosing
so
to stay
with
there.
The, that's true. She could get back, right? On her own.
She's a strong, independent woman now. She's been stranded at sea.
Like, yeah, she's a strong, independent woman. No longer a dainty
I mean, she
princess
also
anymore.
got trapped in a picture when we let her go off for 2 seconds. So, and that happened after being
Yeah,
stranded
but that
at
was
sea.
like months ago. She's developed. She's grown up since then.
She
I
likes
think.
it in there with the carcass. She likes it.
Yeah, she likes it. I think
She
she's
likes
just really
stomping
having
on
a
it.
like, just reflecting on life,
On
and
how
she's just
people
so
suck.
disturbed, and probably need therapy for the rest of her life.
Probably.
Yeah, PTSD, absolutely. Probably everybody does, especially Will. Man.
Oh boy. You. Wow. This is a lot simpler of a layout than I. Whoa! Oh, that's cool though. Go up there. This is a lot simpler of a layout than I remember. Okay, these little ghosties cannot get hurt, I guess.
No,
I did not
doesn't look like
remember
that.
Oh,
They're just hitboxes. They have no hurt box.
maybe if I just shield the living daylights out of no.
No.
This was a test run, guys. Oh,
I don't think you
jeez.
could shield these. Yeah, no. They're not projectiles. They're like actual entities.
That was a test
they
run.
Dive down.
That was a test run.
Yeah.
That was testing the waters. All right, we good. We learned a lot.
Done. It's downloading. It's downloading. Now you're gonna do it. No problem.
No problem. What did the water feel like? Hot or cold? It felt sad. It was very sad water.
It felt sad.
It
Sad
felt
water.
sad. It felt sad. Maybe we'll say warm, because when the water is too warm in Arizona in the swimming pool, then it is sad, because you want to have coolness when you go swimming. But then it's August, and then it's so flippin' hot outside that it's just bathtub. You're like, I didn't want a bathtub.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
wanted
true.
refreshment.
It's like pool water in Arizona really is. It does feel like bath water. Like it's so warm.
Yeah, like it's good in May,
Crazy.
but
Yeah, it is good
then
in May.
after
Still
that-
cold. But not too cold. It's like a nice cold.
yeah. Oh, jeez, stuff is falling. Oh, I don't like that thing. Stop making things fall. Oh, jeez.
I think you need to dive down. Yeah, she's not gonna come to you.
Got it. Oh, please don't hurt me.
Oh man.
Nope, don't do it. Oh, not equipped it, apparently. Oh, sweet. That didn't get me. Oh, whoops.
Oh, that was
Whoopsie.
close.
Oh. Oh, dang it. Well,
I think you might have iframes when you dive down.
oh, I can't dive from there. Oh, I do. That's nice.
Yeah. So, you know, you want to use that to your advantage, I think.
Oh. Oh, oh. Well, I'm stuck.
I like how she gets progressively like zombified. You're beating her a little too fast to see, but like pay attention to her when you first enter the room. She's gonna have just like normal complexion, and then the more you damage her, she's gonna get more blue and more green and more green and more like scary in the face. It's really cool.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's really neat.
I pressed the wrong button.
No!
Hey, Jarom,
Hey,
you wanna press the reset button?
I've always wanted to press the reset button.
Did you hear him? He said he's always wanted to press the reset button.
I've always wanted to.
Yay! Reset. In fact, we might use that strategy to like retry this boss, just so I don't burn through my lives, because I don't know if they'll be useful in the gauntlet or not. They probably will be. In the boss gauntlet.
It's likely.
So, go. Oh, Sandy noticed that her skin was looking more crazy. That's pretty. Wait, she gets blue when you hit her? Are you choking her? Crystal Chaos says.
Right.
Oh, there I love. Oh, okay. Jump in.
Pull the lever, Crank.
Wrong lever! Why do we even have that lever?
Pull the lever.
Actually, I just saw. Oh, no! It guarded me. Actually, I just saw. Oh, no, they're gonna get me. Arrgh. It's so hard to dodge them because I can't move diagonally. Iframes! Get down here. Oh, I guess I'm going up. Ah, this was a bad idea. Oh no, don't do that. I wish he had projectile attacks. I guess I could switch it. Oh, stop. Stop following me.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
close.
Oh, jeez. Get away from me. Oh, get away from me. Oh no, it made stuff fall. Okay, no, no. Might need to use an herb.
Oh, go down. Use your iframes. You also have iframes going up
Yeah, but then
from the portal to
they...
the second story.
Oh, but then they come and get me. Well, sad days.
Well, you know, I mean, you don't want to just like randomly go into it. You know, it's when you need, when you're like backed up in a corner.
You want to press the reset button again?
Why? What happened?
I died.
Wait, what?
Okay.
'Cause I want my lives. I don't know if they'll be useful or not in the gauntlet.
I wasn't sure if it
Lives?
froze or not. I
Yeah,
was like, what?
lives. Like, in the top where it says, you know, it said 3. Now it's going to say 4, though, again, because I'm going to have all my lives.
Wait, what happens if you run out of lives?
Nothing. But, well, I don't know with the boss gauntlet. See, if you run out of lives in a, in like a dungeon,
think
it
I've
brings
run
you
out
back
of
to Gaia. It brings you back to the portal.
Beginning. Oh.
Now,
Okay.
if you have lives, it'll bring you back to the start of the room. So,
Lives. Crystal
Okay.
Caps. Lives.
lives.
Gotcha.
Lives. Not wives.
Lives.
Not wives.
Lives.
Jump
Okay,
in.
gotcha. Wow, didn't even, for some reason, thought Gaia didn't have that. I forgot completely.
Well, it's just because it's not usually very useful or not. Like, it's pretty trivial. But
Wait, how do you get lives?
you get the little Orby orbs. Oh geez, oh geez. Get. Oh geez.
Okay.
From that you drop drop from the baddies that you kill.
I see. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
See, I tried to go down. And
This is
then...
the one.
Oh no, she shot something at me. Oh. Ah! No!
You got this. I believe in you.
Come on. No, she's gonna drop stuff. Die in the face. Oh, she shot me. How lame.
Ooh, yeah, she did.
She shot at
you
me.
got this.
Oh yeah, she is all demony. Oh no!
Yeah, see? She gets more and more, like, diseased and creepy.
Okay. Let's go up here. Oh! Don't. Okay.
You got this!
Get her. Oh no! Hup! Oh no! Oh no, she's. Oh! Hup! Go! Oh! Okay. Oh!
You got this!
Oh goodness! Oh no! No! Okay.
Woo.
She has so much health.
Whoop, 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 whoop. You
Oh
got
no,
this.
she's got that attack.
Oh, see, now she's looking more and more sticky,
she's
yeah.
in that. Now she. Oh! I dodged it. Now she's that little
Nice!
ghost.
Ah! Oh.
Now she's the little ghost.
Yeah, now she's like practically
Now
a skeleton.
she's in there.
Oh
Dang
yeah,
it!
you have to hit the one that's not blinking or you have something, yeah.
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use an herb. It's probably a bad
yeah,
idea.
you should. You're way too far. Nah, I think it's fine.
And then we can just
You got
reset if whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Get up here. Oh! Oh jeez. Oh no! It got me! Come on. Get over here. You. Oh, no, too far. Oh, I hate everything. Maybe I want to be Frieden. But will I do such little amount of damage? This is my... We'll try it with Frieden. And we'll see what happens.
Try with freedom.
Because I like to have my ranged attacks.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. Freedom
Let's
does
go.
have ranged attacks,
Yeah, you can shoot a beam.
which is
of
good.
Craziness. Start button. Challenge
Do it as
run.
will,
Do it
right?
as will. Oh,
Dude,
that
I
was.
think
Sure it
if I ever
exists
played
somewhere.
Illusion of Gaia on stream, I would do everything as well as much as I can. I think if I had the option, I think I would.
Oof. Nah, bro.
Yes, lending you energy.
Yes, thank
There
you.
you go.
Thank you. Thank you, chat.
The Zal Simps? I don't even know if anybody is simping for Zal. The thing is, I don't think nobody knows who he is. On the plus side, Will might be able to fit the small places.
Oh.
That's true. Maybe. Perhaps. Hello, Oliver. Welcome back. Honey. How would you come on up here so I could take your color off? He only wears collars when he goes outside. So indoors when
Oh.
he's in for the night.
Oh, I couldn't move. It was weird. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Can I do my... That doesn't do anything.
Good little man.
Yeah, I only do 2 damage. Ooh, no, dang it.
Oh, that's it.
Instead of
Yikes.
3.
How much did Shadow do?
3.
Oh,
So,
I mean,
It's not
is that
horrible.
crazy different?
Maybe.
Well, you should charge up your Dark Friar and see how that does.
Yeah.
You said you wanted long distance, right?
Eh.
So, like ranged
The
attacks?
lag. Problem is, oh,
And like maybe you can actually do. Did I hit her a couple times?
I don't know.
Oh, I missed that
I'm
one.
bad at games, guys.
You're good. Oh, hello, Oliver.
I don't think that does anything.
Hi.
Unfortunately.
It doesn't do more damage. Damn.
No.
You could always do the what's that one ability that he has with the shields?
Oh yeah.
Have them surround you. I don't know if maybe that would do
I don't
something.
know if that does
Hi.
anything. We. Boom. No. It's well, it doesn't protect from that, and it's so short of a time.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It needs to be longer. I don't know why they made it so short.
Oh,
Okay,
my
well,
bosses.
I guess it's not Frieden then.
Not
right?
Frieden. Not
Not Frieden.
Frieden. I mean, it would be nice, but also I like to do more damage than less damage. So I guess I'll... Oh, can you press reset again?
The chair's moving.
Jarom's getting a workout.
Hey.
Press that reset button so much.
Gotcha, little man. He almost fell. And I
Oh.
grabbed him. Oh.
Eh.
Funny man.
Start the
Okay.
journey.
You got this.
Thanks. I never claimed to be actually good at games.
Nah, you're good. No worries. All right, thank you so much, Chung Fam, for hanging out.
Thank you. We'll
Yeah,
catch
it was really
you
cool to
next
see
time.
you. Awesome. Yeah. And I hope to see you when I play Bloodborne next, too. Bye, have a good one.
Bye. Oh, she's coming down.
All right, you got this.
No, she's coming up. Make up your mind, lady. Nope. Dang it. Jump down. Go back up.
Yeah,
Hit
Will
her.
would probably hit her by, what, 1? Wouldn't it be funny if Will just was like 0?
That would, yeah, I think Will hits her 1. That would make sense to me. Oh,
Yeah,
I ran into her.
Freedom's 2, and then Shadow's 3.
Oh, no.
Well, you're doing pretty good here.
Oh, sweet. Oh, oops. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh. Did it.
So I'd actually stay more inside. And
Oh.
like, don't like hug the wall. Go to the wall when she fans out and then go in because they're all gonna be slowly scattered and come inward. And when they start to close in on you, you just drop down. And I think that would fix a lot of your problems. So like, yeah. See what I
Oh,
mean?
now she's doing the thing. No. Come
yeah, so
on.
you must be getting pretty far in your fight then.
Oh. No.
Okay, cool, you got her.
Oh, sweet.
Oof.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, no.
Inside that ring.
Oh, jeez. I'm eating it.
Oof.
I'm eating it.
You got this.
I'm
You're
eating
doing
it.
really good this time.
Oh,
on.
no. Oh. Oh. This sucks. I ran into her. Oh, no. Oh, it's in
You got
me.
this!
It's in me.
Oh no. Oh yeah, it is.
Take the
Well, you're
medicine.
gonna take damage, so might as well take it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. I ran into
You got this.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, it's so far. It goes so far. No, I died. Dude,
Does
this...
it deal damage to you when it expands?
Yeah,
It does?
yeah. This boss is unfortunate. I do remember this boss being hard.
Unfortunate.
Reset.
I do remember this boss being hard.
So you are invulnerable when you jump down, right?
Yes, you do have iframes when you jump down.
Yeah.
Go. Start. Start button. All right.
All right, you got this.
Thank you. You should talk more about Gaia or Piers Black or something
okay.
while I'm like doing this, because last
Sorry.
time
I'm
that
like-
helped.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh man. Yeah, sorry. I'm just so tired now. I'm like
Yeah,
not even
that's
thinking about
fine.
commentary.
That's
yeah, I'm
understandable.
sorry. Yeah, okay. Let me see. Well, we never got this far in the Gaia comic. And Cleopatra has nothing to do with Piers Black completely. Absolutely irrelevant.
Come on.
This song's good. Yeah, oh my god, I don't know. What's Will's favorite food? Oh, it's oranges! I think.
Oranges!
It's oranges, right? It's oranges?
Yeah.
And
he just
yeah,
eats them, man. He just eats the peel and all.
Yeah, Does he eat the peel?
Yeah, he does.
That's so funny. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He just eats it like an
in the
apple.
comic, we made him a really big fan of oranges because in the game, he gets, him and Kara get stranded on, like, some driftwood, in a shipwreck out to sea.
Oh,
And, Will passes out right before they get rescued. And, the guy was saying that he was starting to develop scurvy, and so he just needs to eat some vitamin C in order to recover from scurvy and get better, and so he'd
what?
get well and stuff. And so Will was like pretty much put on like a very like heavy citrus, not like diet, but like, you know, just eat a lot of like citrusy foods. So he ate a lot of oranges, which were his favorite, and then because it kind of saved his life, he then has developed this like favoritism towards oranges. Now he loves oranges very, very, very much. So, yeah, that's why Will's favorite food is oranges.
No,
Because there's mints, the orange slices. Yeah, totally. Absolutely. It's so funny. Ooh, that's unfortunate, being stuck in that ring.
I know. Ooh. No. Oh no! Come on, I hate this. This sucks.
You got this! You got this.
No, it's gonna corner me. Oh, I did. Ah! No, dang it. I hate everything. Okay. Get over here, you Dumbo. Okay.
You dumb.
Oh no.
Does Will have a best friend? Yes, his best friend
No.
is Lance.
No, dang it. Yes.
Yeah, Lance isn't very super frequent in the game, but he's in the game enough. That him and Lance are like best buddies.
And
Both dorks, both
Go get it.
crazy.
Oh, jeez! What? How rude! She shot a ball at me.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
You got this. You
Okay.
got this.
Where the heck is the dumb ball of death? Oh no! Up!
No,
Oh,
It's gonna be close.
Dude,
Gonna be close.
don't shoot a ball of death at me.
Run away.
Don't shoot a ball of death at me. Don't do it. Oh, jeez. Oh! No. Dang it.
Dang.
Can I
I
try
feel
it?
like that was your closest that you've gone so far. So that's good.
Can I try it?
Jarom wants to try.
I always want to try.
We
I
know
wish
how
I
this
could
went
try.
last time.
Yeah, I
Just
tried
kidding.
immediately.
I
That's
know.
like probably the most like grueling thing about doing this like virtually, right? Is,
Yeah.
like a Discord call. Like if we
Alright.
were in person, I'd be like, oh, let me try.
All right.
If you would let me too, you know, I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to impose. But
Jarom
it's
is going
man, I
to
wish I
try.
could
You should just, I don't know.
Just stay off screen.
Well, no, you should be on screen. Just, we're going to move this guy so you can actually come in
Yes.
And
We're
I agree.
You
adjusting
can
the
have
studio.
sound.
Yay, sound is important.
Come. Okay.
I'm gonna sit where you're sitting, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. We have kind of tight quarters
Yeah.
of streaming setup, so it's not like the easiest.
No, I get
to
that. Me and
maneuver
Tom
in
were
and out, so-
squished
Hello,
together
everybody. I'm here.
with
now.
arcade
Blurry,
and
but
to
here.
do that. Hello, Jarom.
Blurry, but
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, here I can
she's
reach.
getting the controller.
I can reach for you. Like I said, tight quarters of tightness.
Zal being allies with Will.
Okay.
Neil, I don't think really ever was a part of his Pure as Black. I think he might have been mentioned. Hannah, do we do anything with Neil?
Oh, I
As
can't
Pure as
actually
Black?
hear the game
Oh, she
out of
can't hear
this
me.
one.
She can't hear you. Alyssa wants to know if we did anything with
Yeah,
Neil
she can't hear.
and Piers Black.
Oh, I guess I can hear. Okay, you should scooch this way.
Yeah.
Scooch this way?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Whoop.
better.
Yeah.
They're coming.
Anything with
They're scooching.
Neil in as Piers Black?
Yeah. I don't really have any memory of him being there. Was he a part of Master Will, maybe?
How do I go down?
Uh,
Oh, there we go.
I don't think he was. Because, like, most of his Pure as Black happened either, like, kind of in, like... It wasn't very a public thing for Will to tell his family. If
Oh.
anything, he kept his family out of it.
Wasn't nice.
Because he didn't want Girahim involved with his family.
yeah.
Or his friends or anything. And then the middle part of his Pure as Black was not even in Gaia. Like, it was in our own little original place. And then the only part Neil would be even remarkably relevant at all would be when Girahim was Will's master, when Will was king. So
It's so painful.
It is painful.
so I have some recommendations.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, yeah, do that,
recommendations.
yeah. Well, just like if you're upstairs, run to the wall before she spans out, and then wait for them to close in on you like what you're doing, yeah. But
Sorry.
don't hug the wall, and don't go in the center. You have to go outwards first, and then go
Okay,
towards
here's
center.
this thing. This I can
Okay,
do.
all right.
This I can do.
Yeah, see, like that, yeah.
Down. The timing is so hard, and then wow.
And he didn't like Zal magic. No. So that was Rio, which that's an OC. That's not from the game at all. Neil is Will's cousin from the game, and I guess we just didn't really do much with him. The Jew gamer. Aww. Hannah's a Jew gamer too. Go.
Top.
Yeah, you gotta hit the one that's not blinking.
Yeah.
That's solid. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I think.
Yeah!
Yeah, dude.
Defeating
This
the
is
spirit.
my husband. He's
Hi.
amazing, and he beats bosses when I can't.
Except that one time.
Except for that one time.
Yeah, the vampires. That was death. That was
Oh,
hilarious.
the first.
Well, you
oh,
didn't
the
even.
vampires.
Did you
right.
try the vampires? I don't think you
No, it
tried
wasn't
the
the
vampires.
no, it
it
wasn't
was
the vampires.
cast off. It was
Oh,
the
it was the demon.
first
It was the first one.
with the
Yeah, yeah.
hand.
It was the first one.
Yeah, it was the
Hands,
demon
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nuts. That's a nuts first boss.
Yeah.
Anyway. Thank you.
Yes.
You're the best. Mwah.
Ma-
Okay.
All right, and I'm out. Bye, everybody.
Okay. Bye. Okay.
Peace.
Bye, Jarom. As he crawls over. Yay! Awesome. Okay, I have my ears out, so I can't hear for right now. I am putting them back in right now. It is 9 o'clock on the dot. So
Yeah. Well, I'd be down to end it here if you're down. I know we didn't read anything, but maybe that's okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be opposed to getting off now. But and it's a good stopping point, because if we continue forth, it's pretty much we can't stop until the end, I think.
Yeah, like we're definitely done playing game. But
Yeah.
like on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad do you want story time today, chat? Then we can gauge how interested you are, because we don't, this is like the only chance that we're gonna be doing
Yeah.
this, so I don't want to like totally take that away from
Yeah,
you.
throw it away.
Oh well,
That's true. That's true.
Rose really
Yeah,
wants
it's like
story
there's
time.
this time and then there's next time. Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. 11 out of
11
10.
out of 10.
Oh
Okay,
my goodness
okay.
gracious! I
Well,
guess
I
we
have
have
the books. I will push through.
You've got this. We'll
Pokey
do,
pokey.
one scene or whatever. Do we want to just kind of do it the same as last time, where we just pick a book,
Pick a page.
pick a page, pick a book, and then pick a page? So okay.
Yeah, I'm super down for that.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Books. I have that.
Oh, by the way, our dad is at the tower now. Bring the 5 mystic statues to the tower. Plot twist: we don't have 6 statues yet, Dad.
Thank you.
We need the statues. We need all 6 of them.
Well, he said brings the 5.
But we
Bring the 5
are
statues in
missing one. But he wants us to come anyway. The comet is approaching. Voice quiets and disappears. It seems something terrible has happened we don't know about. What to do? I was told to go to the Tower of Babel, but that little island. I hear Neil has built another airplane. It seems like he's flying to the desert town. Let's go back there. Desert town with Neil. Gonna talk. Actually, we're gonna just save Gaia here.
Actually, we're gonna stop right
We're
here.
gonna just,
Because seriously, like,
face to face with Neil.
once we go on, and it's all the way to the end of the game. So
yeah, so that'll be next.
How many
stream.
pages there? So that depends on the book.
Yeah, so we gotta
if you
pick
wanna
a
do the
book
first. Or
first.
The second book.
So, as a reminder, as Pure as Black is in Will's world, and it's the first quote-unquote book. And as Corrupt as White, it's a little bit darker. And it's set in Girahim's world, and which is not a happy place. And it's about
It's
Will
essentially our
trying
version
to-
of hell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I can't really say it's like from a game. We called it the Dark Worlds, but it's really not. It's like a place where the damned and the cursed and the sealed away go. You know, like when a villain is vanquished. At least that's the concept behind it.
All right, so we gotta decide: is Pure as Black or is Corrupt as White? Oh, Rose says the Inferno.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Except it's not like a fiery hellscape.
It's just more
But-
like barren.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like all dead.
Okay. Crystal Chaos says as Corrupt as White. So page 626 is not quite that long. It's the total amount of pages is 358.
358, I was wrong.
358. So choose a number between, actually it starts on page 0 for some reason. I don't know why. Page 0. So okay.
Page 0.
323. Now, excuse us, we're going to just kind of skim to make sure it, I don't know, it's okay. 323.
What is it? Oh, 323. That's pretty late in the book.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Let's see here.
I don't think we can we not read this one?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Wait a second. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. Right. Okay, this isn't.
I don't even think
too
Girahim
bad.
is involved in
Yeah,
this
Girahim
area.
isn't even in this page.
Yeah, he's not involved. Nah, we shouldn't read this.
Yeah.
It's
Because
not really, yeah.
It's Pick a different one.
It's not really, it'd be boring.
It's a dud.
Yeah, it'd be boring.
It's a dud.
Yeah.
It's a Stitch code number from Lilo and Stitch, and it's my favorite number.
He's prisoner 323 or
What
something
is it?
like that.
42. 42.
That's funny.
Okay.
42.
Ooh. Oh shit, we can't do 42 either.
We can't do 42. Why not? Why not?
No,
I want to see.
it's at the end of a torture scene. That's why.
Oh, I see. Whoopsie.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's so sad.
I mean,
No, but we can't do it.
it's so out of context. We can read it, but it just won't be like you'll just get the very end sad part. I mean, we can do it, I
Yeah.
feel like, if you really want to, like Crystal Chaos, but I don't know, wait. Out of context. I want to hear horrible stuff. Okay.
Oh god.
I think
Okay,
it's fine to read
42.
page 42. It's short anyway. We'll do this one and we'll do like
Oh, just page 42?
yeah,
Okay.
just page 42, like literally just page 42.
Okay.
So, me first,
God,
I
it's
guess.
so
I'll
sad.
start at the bottom of the last page.
Oh
And
my god. Okay, wait. I'll give us slight
brief,
little bit of
super
context.
duper brief context is Girahim
Yeah.
was forced to torture Will on his master's command, and it was very sad.
Yay.
So this is
Kind
aftermath.
of break Will in to see if he's even strong enough to like even be in this world to, because like the way they kind of like what's the word? It's like, so Will was like trapped into this world. Essentially, they were just gonna kill him, and the only way they would not kill him if he proved useful in some way, shape, or form. So from what I can remember, and I could be wrong, but essentially it was just like, okay, well, let's prove it to see if he can even keep up.
I'm reading
Can he
chat.
actually handle this? You know, so break
Whoa.
him in, essentially, is what Demise said. And Girahim's like, fuck, that sucks, but okay. And so yeah, Will was kind of roughed up really badly. And this is the aftermath. So
Yeah, and this is like, you know, it's done, it's over, and so they can be themselves instead of and be nice and whatever.
Yeah.
But Will is traumatized. So anyway, and he's like not sure if it's really
pretty
over.
banged
Anyway,
up.
well, actually, in the very very previous. Girahim did say we're done, and that was like genuine. So Will does know at this point that it's done. But anyway, so
Okay. Yeah,
here's
he
Will.
wasn't too happy about that. Neither of them were really happy.
No, it was also kind of
very
a it was a
upset.
dual purpose. Demise ordered Girahim to torture Will for to make sure that Will could rough it in this world. If he was going to be not killed on the spot, he's got to, you know, show that he's tough enough to survive being in this hell. And then number 2, he's kind of seeing that Girahim is attached to this boy, and so he wants to cut that off.
Oh, right.
And so
Yeah.
he
I forgot about that.
that's the other reason that he orders this, is to kind of cut that connection. So anyway, but it's okay because
Which didn't work.
their connection is so strong, and it can even survive
Though it probably
torture.
shouldn't
Okay, anyway,
be. Honestly.
for better
Very
or
unhealthy.
worse. Anyway,
Yeah.
they were done.
But also at this point, it's like, I'm sorry.
No,
I
it's
just
okay.
have one more thought. It's like, but at the same time though, it's like, obviously, this bond or whatever with the demon is unhealthy. But it's also like, now that Will is trapped into this like cursed area, this cursed world, it's like Girahim is the only thing that Will has. So it's like, despite it being, because it is very unhealthy. Despite that, it's the only thing he has. So it's the only thing that he could stay attached to get him through. It's a terrible situation. Okay.
Yeah. And
You could-
also, at
you
what
could go
age
now,
did we
sorry,
write
just,
this?
you know.
We were 19. That's how old we were.
Yeah, 19.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
You're
They-
like your age, Crystal.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were done. It was over. Will didn't feel relief. He thought he would upon hearing the torture was over. He felt strangely little now that there was no anticipation of what horrible things Girahim was going to do to him. He felt like an empty shell. Though he still retained feelings, they were muted. But they were still there. The sadness was still there. Will lifted his weary arms and wrapped them around his friend. After 3 seconds or so, a tear trickled down his cut cheek.
Aww.
It's
So sad. He hugged him. He hugged Kira. Aww. Aww. Oh, they must be sitting against. Okay, yeah, they're sitting on the floor.
There's a picture in this
Girahim leaned
too.
back against. It's super sad. God, yeah. Okay, Girahim leaned back against the wall with the human in his arms, and he just held him there. The boy was a mess and so blank. The polar opposite of the lively dork Will usually was. It hurt so much that he had to do this to Will that he was the reason for Will's usual character being so absent. Girahim's head was low and rested on Will's torn scalp. It felt like his heart was replaced with a heavy stone, heavy and hard. Girahim wanted to scream. He wanted to really torture something, take his frustration out of something. He wanted to maybe cry even. Oh, wow. His hands still twitched now and then, but they were only shaking slightly more than anything as he held Will close. He didn't know how long they were there to sit. Sorry, I said that wrong. He didn't know how long they were to sit there, but Girahim didn't want to let go of him. He didn't want to give him to his master. He just wanted to hold him. He just wanted him home. And that's it.
Cry. Show the picture.
So good.
You gotta show the picture.
It's, forgive me, my anatomy is terrible. Hi, Oliver. He's like, you can't see the picture. I block your path. Excuse me, little sir. Okay, it's blocking it. But yeah, so there's Will in Gira's arms, and Girahim's feeling guilty for like probably the first time ever in his fucking life, up against the wall, and like taking a good shot. Will is really bloody here, and he's all cut up, and his clothes are all cut up. Yeah, I don't know. There you go.
Yep.
Hey, little man. Hi. How you doing? Yeah, there you go. Oh, God.
I know,
Why do I feel
Rose.
both happy and sad? Dude, that's such a real thing. Oh, hey, sorry. I rub your face on my chair.
Okay.
But yeah.
We're
good.
I know that you're super duper tired, but I think
No, it's
that
okay.
we should, cause Crystal
we
picked
should do another
this
one.
one. So Rose, do you want to pick
Should pick
the
another one.
next page / book, whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, your turn. Your turn, Rose.
It's your turn. What? Sure. Oh God, you look like my old drawing from. Oh my God, that was so long ago. Oh my God, was that almost 10 years ago? Well, it was 2012. No.
As pure as black this time. So okay, the page count here is from. This one does start at page. What does it start at? Page 3, actually. From 3 to 490. 3 to 490.
Oh.
43.
490?
Oh, You should have
40
chosen the next page, 43.
43. I mean, hey, that's kind of like big brain. Oh, SP is black. Oops. Okay. I missed it. What was the page? Yeah.
Oh, it hasn't been decided yet.
Oh, it hasn't been decided. Yeah. 242. Okay.
242. 242.
Oh.
242.
Hang on. I think this might be actually a really good scene.
Ooh. We'll start at the divider at the very, very, very bottom of 241, right? That's good.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean... Here, let's see. What is this? Okay,
Where are we?
gotcha.
Are we entering Rio?
Rio?
No,
Yeah.
not Rio.
Yeah.
Euro. That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't this right into the... Oh, this is just
This
after
is
the old
literally,
man scene,
so
isn't it?
remember...
It's literally just after.
So remember when we read the scene that was the two old men fighting, or, well, being silly? Rafsky! Yeah. So it's literally the page after that is what you picked.
It's right after.
Right after.
That's kind of amazing.
Right?
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, it is straight up. Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
In fact, it's the same chapter and everything.
Yeah, it's literally the page after.
And this was a good chapter.
It is a good chapter.
This is good.
Yeah.
And it's so Girahim and not really Zal. So, like, this would actually be really great. I would actually be down to read.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Your turn.
Until the act.
Heck
okay.
yeah.
Okay. So they just got done with the old man
Geezers.
partner dudes that are angry and yelling at each other. Kind of good.
Oh, here, I need to press no.
Okay.
Boop. And then we can change the song a little.
Shot. Am I covering my face? I think I am. Oh, yeah. We should... I just realized there's no music. What is that song called? I don't even remember it. Whatever, I'll just put on Dark Space. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, so they just got done. The whole reason why they went to talk to the old guys is because it was Will's idea. And to get information on how to break the barrier around the fountain that is affecting the magic levels of this world. And so what was it? Oh shit. Oh right, and in doing so we learned from the old guys that there's been kind of like a political dispute or divide between the citizens of Euro, that one half of them thinks that magic is bad and that it's a good thing that magic is being destroyed and cut off from the world. And then there's another part of it that says, no, magic's a great thing and we should totally keep it. It's not evil. It's just how it's used. It's a very neutral type of energy. And we heard that there has been essentially protests trying to spread why magic is bad, which of course some people agree with and some people don't. So it's kind of in a disarray politically, Euro, about magic, the dispute there. So yeah, just some context. So right after they got done with talking to the two old men and finding all this information out, of course they're gonna walk through the city. And so here we go. Will and Girahim return to the corner of the main entrance, now to the left of them. The side entrance behind them, blah, 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 hang on. That's game stuff. The beginning of the market. Okay. As they looked around, they saw the beginnings of the market. Full of sellers, merchants, events, shops, and most of all, people. Lots of people. Girahim gave Will a smirk, getting ready to walk amongst the crowd. He knew he was going to stick out. Girahim and Will looked around. The place was just as packed as it was when Will visited during his journey a year ago. if not more so. Only this time, there were groups of people gathering around other different groups. Oh, I said that. Gathering around holding signs. Everyone seemed so distracted that no one really noticed the sight of a tall demon walking among them. Or more like behind them. Some people stopped to look at Will and his strange friend, and one with a wondering expression, but decided not to ask anything, except for maybe a few whispering words to the person next to them. But nothing too drastic, or at least not yet. "Save the magic," said one of the crowds, while the other distinct crowd, go figure, had a young man giving some sort of speech, ignoring the crowd, which was trying to pathetically convince people to save magic. The man stood elevated on a 3-by-4-foot box, giving a speech. Do you want to be Rio?
Yeah, I'll be Rio.
Yeah. He's always your character more anyways.
Yeah. I think...
Yeah.
Who played him? I think we switched off. He wasn't
We did.
one person's character. He was just kind of a free-for-all whoever made sense at the time, so... He's trying to save us. With the power of the king, we can take a step closer to our next generation. We don't need magic anymore, said Rio.
I don't think I would like to sit and listen for a little while. Oh, no, I said that wrong. Okay, so Girahim chimes in and says, I think I would like to sit and listen for a little while. How about you? Glancing at Will.
Sure thing, Will replied. It would give them some good information. The man, who was undoubtedly Rio, was saying to the public. Plus, it was just interesting. The crowds were as riled up as ever. Protesters shouted comments like, "Magic is an art! You can't do this!" and "Never! If magic dies, we all die!" Observers watched in excitement intently, most not getting involved, perhaps because they were uninformed on the subject and they just came to get a bit of information, form their own opinion. With medical advances and advances in technology, we can do anything that magic could do. We can heal the sick. We can transport people across the world. We can go about our own lives without worry of curses, hexes, or consequences of other magical charms. Don't you see? Magic may seem like a great power, but it is a burden. It's not worth it. I have seen how magic can harm and see what it produces. For the past few years, demons have been thriving more than usual, especially down in the south where the king I serve lives. We have seen the horrors. But they have died down. But they've died down, yelled someone from the crowd. Yes, that may be true, but they are still out there. In fact, they thrive, and we do not know when they may group together to form an even bigger numbers than what gather now. These dangerous creatures live because magic exists, and the blockade which my master has placed by order of my king is connected to a large population of these dangerous demons, these creatures of magic, these beasts. This was almost
I forgot he liked. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no,
you
go do your thought.
I straight up forgot that, I just forgot that, Rio, proudly announced that him and his master, aka adopted father, was ordered by the king to put up the very barrier that Will and Girahim were trying to destroy.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, go on.
We arbitrarily decided that. But it makes sense. He's kind of, I don't know, he's more forward thinking.
I mean, he's putting his money where his mouth is, you know?
Yeah. And yes, Gaia does blink. If you watch Gaia, she totally blinks. It's fun. Anyway.
Hey, Grace, you just
blink. It was almost infuriating to Will, being well informed from countless first-hand experiences that magic was a helpful and good thing, to hear such things about it, especially the part about demons thriving for the past few years. That's not true. I've taken care of that problem, Will thought. He was extremely
The
glad
fucking
to hear.
hero. I know that's fixed.
He was extremely glad to hear the retort saying that the
news.
demons had died down. Okay, good. I have been noticed, he thought. He wondered why the
All that
sorcerer...
work for what?
He wondered why the sorcerer guy, this
Sorry.
Rio dude, helped out, was so dead set against magic. Why, he thought, was it a curse? Why he thought it was a curse. Did something backfire on him a long time ago or something? Wait, hang on. His master put up the barrier that is connected to a place where there's a bunch of demons are? Yeah, that's the same barrier, all right. And under orders of the king? And wait, he said that he was from down south? Rio from the south? He'd never heard of these people before. Because Will's from the south.
Yeah, Will's from the south, yeah.
He can't mean King Edward. No, of course not. King Edward wouldn't care about demons all the way up here. He wasn't the ruler of this place. He only rules the southwest continent. Well, and a few other little areas, but no, it couldn't be King Edward. With such a history of magic, it must be some other king. We can whittle away the dangers that threaten our kind, our families, our friends and loved ones, and prosper just as we have, if not better, with the new age technology, which is still progressing for the better. We must stand strong. Look at this city. This city is the most urban society in our world and is among the strongest because of it. We are not a magic people anymore, but we are the ways of technology. Let us leave the dangers and take up the safe and prosperous. Who can argue?
Many could argue, said
Cut
a
him
voice
off.
from the crowd. Dun, dun, dun. The back of the crowd. Regardless of the many other voices that were sounding both against and with Rio, this one stood out and seemed to resonate more than the rest. Everyone fell silent for reasons they did not know the answer to, wondering why the voice was so piercing, until they turned to realize who the voice belonged to. The place was made as quiet as a graveyard by no reason other than the sheer shock. Not even a chirp of a bird could be sounded. Girahim stepped forward. The people in the crowd stepped back, allowing the tall gray demon to cut through the crowd with no hassle. Rio was just as quiet as everyone around him, and he, as well as everyone else, had his eyes fixed on the demon who was so casually and slowly taking steps to him. Dun, dun, dun.
I love your guys' comments. They're great.
Yeah,
You
I know,
should
they're
show the
great.
picture.
I am reading them, I swear to God.
You should show the picture.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
So, here you go. So this is Euro. There's the crowds of the protesters, and there's some oranges and fruits or something like that. Because there's the people bending over, and then there's Gary King with his arms open, you know, like being like, I am making an announcement because I'm Girahim and I'm very dramatic and I like my dramatic entrances and I want all the attention in the world.
Will
That's
turned.
so Girahim. You know, like his big entrances. Sorry,
Yeah.
go on.
No, you're good. Will turned his head along with everyone else at hearing Girahim speak.
He's like, Girahim, you're not supposed to say that.
Here we go. Will thinks as everyone is silent as Girahim begins to walk up to Rio. We'll see if Rio can keep up an argument now. Now, just don't scar him for life, Girahim. Well, it's kind of too late for that. Well, we'll just see how that goes. Rio stood on his platform, his panic rising as this demon was coming closer and closer to him, and it was almost as tall as him, even though he was elevated quite significantly. The demon stepped only a few feet from him. Rio raised his chin, trying to calm his nerves and keep his credibility by not showing fear.
I'm strong.
Though he was also just trying his best to breathe. The silence was deafening. It was suffocating him. Who are you?
Sorry. Girahim spoke in his more natural, sly, and freakishly smooth voice. His eyes extremely intimidating to Rio as his chuckles rippled across the harsh silence. Ah, yes. Introductions must come into place. My manners, how very uncivilized of me, he said, shaking his head slightly with his eyes closed, confident and calm in his actions, unlike the stiff, scared crowd which surrounded him. After all, it is perfectly natural that none know of my name, but those who reside in the world I am from, which is none of you, you would know well to fear it. I am but one of many who see your mindset of magic faulty and inadequate in more than many respects of logic and balance of this world. But more importantly, I am but one of two who shall end your foolery, and just as you and your kind bring defense against mine, so shall I for my kind for the force which makes me alive. Me being a creature of magic. You may address me as Demon Lord Girahim, he states, giving a slight bow and then flinging his cape to the side as he does in the game, with the hand to his chest. Nothing compared to the real bow Girahim gave Will the first time he met, but more as like a demeaning, like,
Yeah, like,
in a way. Like, you know what? It's like coy, if that makes sense. Now usually when two beings meet for the first time, very unknown time, a formal introduction usually defines each other to the other. Only difference is, I know who you are, and you, Rio, are the one I have come for. He gives his lips a quick lick, causing Rio's heart to sink and his breath to halt.
oh man. Gary is so
Dun,
weird.
dun, dun, dun. He's so weird.
He's so weird.
I fucking love him though. He's so fun to write though. Because
Yeah.
he's so over the top and so fucking weird. You know what I mean? He's so weird that he's fun to write.
Yeah,
But
for
yeah, I mean,
sure.
like, because obviously I went way above and beyond to like explain why he's so interested in this topic. Not only did he, you know, he'd be like, oh, there's my target to find information. Like, I didn't need to talk to the old guys. But it's also like, I'm a being of magic, so you're an idiot for thinking that magic can go away. And also, I'm here for you, bitch. You know, kind of thing. But, you know, he does it in his own Girahim way, which is, of course, because, like, in the game, when you first meet Girahim, he's like, oh, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Demon Lord Girahim, but I prefer... what was it? My name is Girahim, but I prefer to be named as my own, like, my true title, Lord Girahim, or something like that. You know, and I was kind of putting that into that paragraph of like, you know, like a formal introduction. Oh, how rude of me, because he does that straight up in the game. But yeah, anyways, go on.
Dang, thought Will at hearing the little hinted threat. Is this how he usually is? Man. Rio breathes in shakily through his nose, trying to keep his composure. What do you want with me, Demon Lord Girahim?
Why? Girahim chuckles. I simply crave information that tells the location of your master. Perhaps you can have a pleasant little chit-chat together. You wish for as master people... How would I say that? Well, I said that wrong. You wish for as many people as possible to become involved with your ridiculous affair, yes? Why not let me join in on the fun? Surely that cannot be hardly too much to ask.
What do you want with him? Inquires Rio. Him as well as the crowd growing increasingly uncomfortable. Maybe this was a bit of a mistake, thinks Will. Jeez, Girahim, you really are a drama queen. Ah!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Girahim cocks his head and looks straight into Rio. I don't believe that was my question, he said, still smiling.
Rio's throat catches again with a pang of sheer dread at this demon, demanding him to rethink his words. The question. What was the question? What was the answer? An audience? With your lordship. In private, I must decline. I must be going, he says, taking a step backwards, his right foot on the back of the edge of the box.
Yo, I'm out.
I'm just gonna leave
Kieran
now.
cocked his head slowly. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Yeah, all right. Okay, Kieran cocked his head slowly, turning straight against the poor man, shakily, suddenly, in the broken sentence. His smile curled into one of his cheeks. Suddenly, Girahim teleports, and the entire crowd gasps as Girahim was suddenly clutching Rio from behind. Rio's breath quickened, and Girahim began to whisper directly in his ear, his lips right up against his ear and his cheek, his torso up against Rio's back, keeping him still pinned. Now, how rude is it to walk out on someone in the middle of a question? Rio trembled. He could not speak. Shh, 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 shh. Calm down, calm down. Here he whispered as he stroked his hair as if to calm him down. Now,
So
that is
freaky,
the
man.
only make him more scared, of course. Yeah, super freaky, which is great. I like
It's
it.
so good.
Freaky. It's so good, you know, because it's meant to be like super creepy. Now, whatever is the matter, Rio? He says, talking to, in mock concern. You act as though you have never come across a demon before, and yet you say to stand strong. A big man stepped forward from the side, a man from the crowd who was a follower of Rio, and therefore against magic. Demon, you! But before the man could even manage to speak anything, a dagger appears out of nowhere and flies directly at his chest. Everyone flinches, including the man, and a few people even cover their mouths as they gasp out loud to keep themselves from calling out. But the dagger suddenly stopped, the tip of the blade touching the man's chest, right where his heart was. Girahim looked at Will, who was on the other side of the cut crowd, looking just as scared himself. So it's like Girahim was about to fucking kill him, and it was like, oh shit, Will's here. I need to hold back. And like held back. Girahim turned his head back to Rio, and his lips skimming his cheek. I believe you might have muttered the word private. Perhaps you are right. I see crowds are a little unsettling when private conversations should be behind locked doors for no one to hear what happens inside. Hush, hush, we must be. He chuckled again. Does that sound better for you? Jeez, it's so fucking up. He's like, shit, I need to get away from this crowd, Will. I can't let Will see me like this.
Right. Will felt like a helpless baby bird with how trapped he felt and how fast his heart was beating in his chest. He was pale as a sheet. No, please, no. Don't. He'll torture me. He'll... An image flashes across his mind on the demon on top of him, both shirtless, the demon stroking Rio's body affectionately while Rio himself have blood on him and his mouth, and the demon stooped down and licked the blood straight off his lips. It was too much for Rio. Wow, Rio, you're having a vivid imagination right now. He felt...
That's really weird. Wow, that's fucked up. Nor is that what happens.
No, it's not what happens at all.
Damn, Hannah.
All right.
Really went out in this.
I know, I wrote this part.
Wow, that's so beyond. Holy shit, that's fucked. Also not what Girahim does, but okay. But yeah, go on, sorry.
He felt the touch.
But also, I can't really blame Rio for thinking that, you know what I mean?
Because
Like,
he's
without
like
thinking
all
what
like,
he's doing.
you know, stroking his hair and stuff. Like,
Yeah, exactly. He's kind of, yeah,
and
for
he's
sure.
very like,
Jesus Christ.
he's very, you know, noticeably homosexual. And so like,
His heart is filled with rainbows.
it is. Game says so. The game says so.
Oh my god. But no, I mean, like, I guess this is just but a taste of like the maturity level that we kind of went for. Is that like, you know, there's a real fear of like sexual assault that Rio, I think, is experiencing right now. And you know, I can't blame him. If I was in his position, I would be fucking worried about that too, not knowing Girahim and all that stuff. But like, holy shit. That's just intense. Okay, anyways.
So he felt the touch of the demon's lips on his cheek translate to his mouth. He couldn't move. He couldn't say anything. Girahim, what are you doing? Will thought in frantic panic. I mean, sure, Girahim had acted like this a little bit to him during their little sword fight, if you could call it. But this guy was a total stranger, not expecting this at all, scared out of his wits. Oh man, man.
Beyond.
Poor guy. What is he saying to him? Will sighs in his mind frantically.
No one can hear him.
I can only imagine. This has gone too far. He's had enough. I need to do something. Girahim! The crowd turned to see a shabby-looking boy standing up, defying this demon. Just a scrawny little boy. He's had enough.
Yeah. I mean, he's like 19 here, I think, but
still. He's nothing like a big, strong man who just got a dagger pointed at his heart. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Rio looked at the boy with wide and wild eyes, thoughts still racing through his mind.
So that's my bad. The crowd freezes, holding their breath, expecting another threatening dagger to shoot the way to the boy who called the demon's name. And without using the full title of Demon Lord, too. But instead, Girahim doesn't move. He just looks at Will while holding Rio. He stood there quivering, sweating out of fear and the images of still flashing across his mind and breathing very heavily in fear. Girahim hadn't even done anything to him yet. Perhaps I have gone slightly out of my boundaries. A little carried away, only a tad bit to say the least, he said in a serious tone. Oh, whoops, not. Let me reread that. Perhaps I have gone slightly out of boundaries. A little carried away, only a tad bit to say the least, he said in a serious tone, grumbling. Girahim slowly lets go of his grip on Rio. Now simply standing a few inches behind him, Rio remains in his position, still frozen with fear. Yeah, Girahim let his more Girahim let his more natural, more demonic side out a little too much in front of Will. Ugh, he hated having to restrain it, especially when something of his nature had already started. And it was only in the beginning, which would hopefully have led to good torture scenario. Damn it. Girahim felt a small jolt of anger surge through him. He was getting somewhere and would have gotten the information he sought eventually, but with Will interjecting, it would most likely be sealed away. Rio wouldn't tell Will where the sorcerer was, once knowing Will that perhaps he could use this? Perhaps he could use this. Maybe
you skipped
Will
a line.
Would
you
figure
skipped a
out
line.
To play along? Oh, did I? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did. I was like, that doesn't sound right. Rio wouldn't tell Will where the sorcerer was once knowing Will and Girahim were a part of the same team, I suppose you could say. But Rio didn't know that. Okay, yeah. Perhaps he could use this. And maybe Will would figure out to play along. Girahim felt the anger leave him, replacing now with, he didn't know what, concern that Will would no longer stay close with him, or excitement from planning this idea, or wasn't sure. Has he? Girahim said to Will, putting a hand on Rio's opposite shoulder. And what is it that you are willing to do? Save his life to where you may owe you a debt? Wink. Girahim says, stressing the last sentence. Girahim winked. Oh, yeah, he did wink. Hoping that Will would catch on.
Oh.
He's like, wink, wink, act along, play the hero part. He's trying to manipulate the scenario to where, he'll be saved and Rio will feel like he owes Will, if that makes sense.
Oh, the debt being information. Got it. Well played, Will thinks, trying his best not to think of the creepy side of Girahim that he just witnessed, trying to brush off the fact that that was most likely his normal self, which is unsettling. If it comes down to it, I accept your challenge. Will gives a low bow and raises only his head to pointedly finish with Demon Lord Girahim.
Oh, yeah. Okay, and that's it. That's the end of the chapter. We could keep going though if you want, maybe for a little bit. But yeah, essentially, so they act out this like fight play scene. Girahim still goes a little too far, which pisses Will off, and then Will actually stabs Girahim. Because Will has some anger issues. So when he gets too mad, he kind of just sees red, and he got really fucking pissed at Girahim. And yeah, oh my god, this scene was really fun to roleplay because none of it was planned.
Yeah, no, it was totally unplanned.
It just came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
like I think the only thing we planned, because like, so when you roleplay, what really makes a good roleplay is when you get ideas, you keep them at their bare bones idea. You don't plan out the whole thing, because at that point that you're just writing a script. I think our bare bones idea for this was, okay, let's we have the protesters against magic and with magic, and one of them is connected to the barrier that's obstructing this magic, and that's Rio. And we just leave it at that. That's all you do. You don't plan anything else out, and you just let the characters do what they would do. And that's what happened, was Girahim started acting weird and freaky like he does in the game, and, you know, touchy and licks his lips and all that freaky shit. And, which I think another reason why, too, is that, like, don't think of, like, so Rio's fear of essentially, I guess, sexual assault and torture was I mean, if you think about it, don't think of Girahim as Girahim. Think of him as just a general demon. Like, when you think of as like a demon as a human, you think of that shit, you know, especially if they're being that like creepy and hands-on-y as Girahim was being, and how he is in the game with Link when you first meet him. You know, so it's like you do think of all that kind of shit. And so I think that's really crazy how like far it went, because like obviously we've never written anything like that out, but it's like, yeah, so like the whole part of sorry, I said that wrong, but the whole part of like Girahim getting the idea to like turn this around and make it into an act to look like Will is the hero, essentially, that like saves this town from a demon and saves Rio to get information to move on. All of that was completely unplanned, and all of it was completely just improv, and it just came out of unexpected territory, and it was the coolest shit when we did it. It was so like, what? I never saw that coming. It was really neat.
Yeah, and it was so cool. Like, Will just kept on getting angry and angrier and just presses buttons too much, and then he stabbed him. He stabbed him in the chest.
It was really cool.
He went for the kill, man.
You want to read on?
You do?
He did. He got so pissed.
Yeah.
Well, and I think, well, on top of it, it's like Will, I think, didn't hold back because he sees Girahim as this impossible thing to kill. You know what I mean? So he didn't hold back. Would you want to read on? It's like we're trying to tell him, like, I don't know.
I mean,
like
we can, or we can also continue it next week.
On a cliffhanger.
I mean,
tune in next time.
I don't want to, you know, on one hand, I don't want to leave it on a cliffhanger, but on the other hand, you know, these people may need to go. I just don't want it to be like, it can also be a video to read the whole thing. Oh boy.
Yeah.
So, okay, guys. What do you guys vote?
Okay. Well, save it. Okay.
Oh, save it? Or are we
reading on?
So, okay, guys.
I don't
Rose
know.
and Crystal, you're our two people who are active in chat right now. So, the next part, we would probably be here for another 30 minutes. Or so.
Yeah.
Just with commenting and stuff. So, do we want to do the next part right now or next time? So we'll leave it up to
I would
you.
be down to leave it on a cliffhanger if you guys are chill, then just do it Friday. It's only a couple days away. And then you guys have something to look forward to for next stream too.
Yeah.
I'm going with whatever Rose is going with. Okay.
All right. Sorry, Rose. I just think it's funny that Alyssa was like, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so tired. And then now she's like, oh, this is good stuff.
I know, like, let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
This is good shit, man. It's such such a nostalgia train, you know?
Yeah, it
oh
is.
my goodness. But yeah, no, I mean, like, I was literally yawning. You know, I yawned like every couple minutes earlier. I was like dying, but then like, yeah, I guess reading into it kind of woke me up because it's so like
Yeah.
crazy. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm
if
super tired,
people
I
are
don't wanna make
tired, we
okay.
can leave
If
it
you're-
for
yeah,
next
let's
week.
do it next time.
Let's do it next
yeah,
time.
and then you guys have something to look forward to, and then like, you know what I mean? You guys are here, so you'll be ready. Yes, next time on
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Okay, next time, chapter The Act.
Sweet.
There we go.
All right.
Read that.
We'll catch
That would
ya.
also be such a great thing.
Yeah, it will. It'll be
so
cool
fun.
to end off on it too. Like, this is
Yeah.
such a climactic. I would say that, you know, every book has a climax, and this is a natural climax. I mean, it's not like the big final climax because I guess the big one is
Obviously,
like, you know, destroying the fountain that is destroying the barrier that is blocking off the fountain which is the source of magic. That's like the climax / resolution of the book that happens at the very end. But this is this is the other climax. So anyway,
Yeah.
without further ado, thank you so much
Thank you
for
guys so much.
tuning in, and we'll finish up the Gaia stream next week. So,
Yeah.
this has been amazing, and I'm,
Yeah.
you know, it's definitely a bittersweet thing to have it finishing up. Yeah, Friday.
yeah.
Friday is the last day that we'll
Final
do it.
Gaia as Piers Black scene.
So,
Yeah, on Friday. Oh no, are you busy Friday? Can you not do Friday?
uh-oh.
I guess, yeah, I want to make sure you can make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so wait, can you come on Friday or no? Can you not come on Friday? Because it'd be great to have you. You know what I mean? Oh, you said next week and not Friday. Well, I think we meant this Friday. So
Yeah.
Sorry for that confusion.
Okay, you can
could do Friday?
Friday.
Okay,
Perfect.
okay.
It's
Friday
gonna
at
be
7
on
p.m.?
Friday
Oh, hell yeah.
whatever it is. Oh,
No, you're good. We didn't really make it clear. We kept saying next week.
sorry.
As if it was
We
Friday
used
already,
to
but
do
not.
it just
Tuesday,
week.
so
We used to do it
we-
weekly, and so that threw us off.
Yeah.
But cool. Yeah,
Yeah, sorry about
Friday the 2nd. Cool.
Hell yeah. Okay, Friday the 2nd. Oh, well, that's right before I leave, too.
Yep. It was
Or
planned this
probably
way.
a couple days, yeah.
It was planned
Yep,
this
it
way.
was. Which I had next Tuesday, too, just in case. But yeah.
Right.
All right. Yep, next week's con. Okay.
All
So we'll
right.
see you guys Friday for the continuation of that scene. It's such a good scene. I think it's one of the best scenes in the book.
I think so
honestly.
too.
The one we just read, and then this one. You know, because it's really fun just how, like... Because, like, Girahim to Will is so, like, nice and chill and sweet, which is funny. But it's like, you know, he hides his true colors a lot because he finds Will very interesting. But, like... So when Girahim was kind of showing his true colors a little bit, like how you first meet him in Skyward Sword, you know, where he grabs you from behind and he really freaks Will out and he like is like blah blah, blah and all that stuff and like whispers in his ear and all that creepy shit that Girahim does in the first encounter when you meet him in the game. Obviously that really freaked Will out, as it would. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like he's seeing a whole other side of Girahim that he hasn't seen before, and it would freak anyone out, and it's scary to Will because it's like Will knows it's like his real self, you know, and stuff like that. So
Anyway,
really fun
it's gonna be
stuff.
good. So, well, thank
yeah.
you again so much. We'll catch you on Friday. So,
yeah.
this is Common Tenacity
Bye,
signing out.
guys.
Bye.
We'll see you Friday.